Alright, Part 6, A Beautiful Day. When light strikes these films, silver halide undergoes a structural change, forming silver grains. Oh, that is describing how photos work, because they used to use
Oh,
silver as the film, and light would like
oh,
change the structure of the film to like imprint the image. That's why they were black and white before.
I see. Interesting.
oh.
In the days that follow, Jonah's mood seems to perk up. She asked Betty to read the newspaper to her, take pictures of the park, and even turn the glass chamber so she could bask in the sun. Okay, yeah, she definitely knows.
In winter, we just set the snow up in different piles. Pick a fill and sprinkles sugar and then.
Sometimes they just talk like friends.
If you were lucky, we'd get a sweet one. If not, we might end up eating sawdust.
You played games like that as a kid?
Silly girl.
Jones lets out a weak chuckle.
Before I became famous, I was just a little country girl.
Betty feels a twinge of something unfamiliar.
What's happening?
Betty shakes her head.
When I was little, I used to sneak into the cinema. It was crowded, but at least it was warm. I loved watching movies. They let me forget the bad things in real life for a while. I felt like they were saving my numb little heart. That's why I wanted to make movies, because I wanted to be one of those people.
Jones watches Betty, a hint of resignation on her face.
Then, we need to make a movie.
Now?
We have a camera, don't we? Just letting it sit there is a waste.
What are we filming?
Jones smiles.
You. She can be the whole cast.
Yep.
It's true.
Follow Betty. Medium shot, upper body.
Under his command, the insect-like base carrying the camera moves towards Betty. Try again. At Jones's command, the insect-like base carrying the camera moves towards Betty, angling the lens at her. The device has been modified to respond to her commands. Even confined to the glass chamber, Jones can still direct the shots she wants.
What's there to film about me?
Betty looks down at the red face of the camera as it tracks her. It feels so much different from when she had been a stunt double. The lens is capturing the real her now, and she doesn't handle it well.
Better than filming me in this state.
Jones shrugs.
No? Don't just stand there staring at it. Do your thing.
My thing?
You know, something. Why not read me a newspaper?
Betty nods, grabs the paper and sits beside Jones. She begins reading, stumbling at first over simple words, but slowly she finds herself focusing on the text, not the camera, and begins to relax.
That's it. A good actor forgets the camera is even there.
Camera?
She has indeed forgotten it, and all her nerves return as soon as she looks back at it, her face turning a new and brighter red.
Don't worry. You'll get used to it.
From then on, whenever Betty enters Jones's room, the camera soon turns to meet her. And as per Jones's request, Betty edits her clips every night. In a dim red room, the sound of scissors cuts through a busy silence as Betty trims another frame of film.
And this frame next.
She draws a line on the back of the film with a pencil, then carefully snips it out with scissors. Setting the film aside, she draws large, bold letters on a piece of paper. Core.
Apple core.
Betty had killed an apple for Jones, only to be ruthlessly teased for her knife skills.
Pharaoh's Night.
A horror-style short Jones has asked Betty to shoot, where Jones, wrapped head to toe in bandages, folded upright in bed. Only for the shot to reveal Betty's fake mustache stuck under her nose. The last clip is of Betty laughing so hard the whole frame trembles, the light shifting wildly, like ink dispersing in a glass of water.
This is what movies should be. Magical vessels to preserve our best moments forever.
She carefully lifts the film with tweezers, sorting them into separate categories.
Bette would have loved vlogs.
Yes. Jones will recover and be discharged soon. I'll find a way to help her accept what happened with the storm.
Betty's eyes rest over long script on the nightstand. Sorry. You okay?
Oh, we're good.
Okay. Betty's eyes rest over long script on the nightstand, copied out laboriously by hand from memory. Having used her legs as a writing desk for so long, the pages have developed a slight curve.
Then we'll finish the movie.
It is late, and the room is dark except for the intermittent flickering of machine light.
Oh no.
Have you decided?
Yes.
The insect-like camera base sits motionless, slumped over from lack of instructions.
I don't need money. I just need you to give me one thing.
What? Jones parts her lips, uttering something far from pleasant. There are better substitutes for that.
I know. Suit yourself.
What's the implication? It totally went over my head.
She's sunning the camera, I think.
Oh no.
But why? The door shuts behind the nurse as she leaves.
Oh no, I'm so worried about what she asked for the camera. Not money. What else would she want?
You know, 100% Colombian made cocaine! Cocaine!
Cocaine. She is from Hollywood. She's from Hollywood. Although back then it was morphine.
Yeah.
So
Your kid having
cocaine you could just go and buy on the store, like for the kids.
Right. Your kid has a cold. Oh, get them some heroin.
Yes, it was like that.
Goodness gracious.
Heroin, cocaine.
You know, just like ibuprofen. Same thing.
Yes, same thing.
Oh boy.
All drugs.
All the
Oh,
good
wait.
stuff.
But my guess is that probably she's asking for something for Betty. like to get her something to help her move on, but I don't
Hmm.
know. What could it be specifically?
I'm worried it's something darker, but I don't know. It seems not the way that the scene ended. But let's see.
B says, gonna get Nautica P5. Good luck, you can do it.
You
I
can do
believe
it.
Cat B. Yes, she's been saving for like a long time.
I don't know who Nautica is, but I assume it has something to do with the movie Nautica.
Yes,
Is Nautica
the
Nautica is
Mugacha.
next patch, right?
I don't know.
No, I think it's
Is
like
it? Oh, the
two
other one.
patches, like two patches.
Yeah, 2 patches.
Oh,
Around
okay,
two
okay.
patches.
Right.
Hmm.
Yes, I am also saving for her.
Hmm.
Alright, let's continue on.
All right.
Yes.
Part 7, The Empty Box. A riddle whose answer is determined by its solver.
Jones.
Around the usual time, Betty arrives at Jones's ward, only to find a neatly wrapped gift box, tied with a silk ribbon sitting on her chair.
Huh? The present? Who is it from?
She realized a bit too late. She shouldn't have said so strangely. The gift is light, almost as if nothing were inside.
No, it is from me to you.
What for? Did I forget a special occasion?
Betty looks at Jones in surprise, about to open the box to see what's inside.
Don't open it yet.
Jones stops her just as her fingers begin to pull at the ribbon and gestures for her to sit down.
This was the first gift I ever received. From my mother.
Hearing that, Betty examines the box even more curiously, turning it over in her hands.
What's inside?
It is a beautiful box. So beautiful that I thought it could be worth a lot of money on its own. I spent a long time trying to figure out what could be inside. Cotton, stamps, banknotes, even fairy dust. I kept asking my mother for hints, but she wouldn't tell me.
Why didn't you just open it up and see?
Because
Jones let out a sigh.
I was afraid. It was my first Christmas. It was my first real Christmas gift. I was terrified that if I opened, it would be empty. Rather than finding out there was nothing inside, I figured that it would be better to leave it as it was, so it could always be a gift. After all, the joy of receiving a present is the most important part, isn't it? If I opened it and it was empty, what would I do? It would be the same either way.
A small, wavering doubt stirs inside Betty.
Then what did you end up doing?
I placed it on my bedside table and held back the urge to open it. It sat there for 10 years, maybe more. Then a director discovered me as I was interviewing to be a waitress and cast me in a film. Holding the payment from that movie, I finally had the courage to face the mystery. Holding the payment from that movie, I finally had the courage to face the mystery of the box. Before opening it, I bought myself an expensive bracelet. If the box was empty, I'd put the bracelet inside and treat it as if my first gift ever, as the first gift I ever gave myself.
Jones lies in the glass chamber, watching Betty.
So, was there something inside?
Jones seems to smile, but the movement of her bandages is so slight that Betty wonders if she's only imagining it.
It doesn't matter what is in there. I had already realized by then that I couldn't live my life waiting for drinks, where I became a star or not. Before I said anything, how would you have imagined my childhood?
Betty looks at Jones's bandaged face, trying to imagine what she would have looked like as a child. But no matter how hard she tries, her mind can only picture something on a black and white screen. On it, Jones is sometimes a wealthy heiress, sometimes a poor country girl. But the real Jones isn't someone on a silver screen. She's flesh and blood, born into this world just like everyone else. Betty resists her initial thought. To imagine her just another girl, even if she knows it's true, feels wrong. It feels like taking something away from her. It would mean she wasn't born to be the star that she became, that she didn't have any special gift to light up the screen, and that she's no different from her.
Why? Why are you giving this to me? Is there something inside?
Jones shakes her head once more. Behind the door, Laura enters, pushing a medical cart. Visiting time is over. Miss Jones needs her treatment, and I'm going to need you to leave.
Go on, Betty. I'll see you later.
Betty looks down at the box with newfound anxiety. It is exquisitely wrapped, with a delicate ribbon tied into a bow on top. The knot is neat and smooth, as if no force had been applied to it in tying. Time to go. Laura pushes Betty's shoulder gently, ushering her out of the ward. Betty examines the box from every angle as she walks out toward her room. Betty examines the box from every angle as she walks towards her room, her feet shuffling and slow. She takes it as she holds her ear against it, but even that reveals nothing.
What does it mean? Is it just an empty box, like false hope?
Whispering tendrils seem to seep in from the corridor shadows, filling her with a quiet sensation of fear.
Maybe Jones figured it out? Could she have seen through the illusion I created for her? But
Betty searches her memory of their last conversation. She had been different, but not in a way to reveal anything.
so why give me this box? Should I do the same thing? Wait until I have something to give myself before opening it?
People hurry past her, but Betty hasn't moved in, it feels like minutes.
I must be different from her. Because even if this box is empty, I don't think I'd feel disappointed. Because
The thought crossed her mind, and is met with a sudden panic that crawls up her spine. She yanks off the ribbon. It isn't empty. A reel of film is bound in the middle to prevent it from making any sound when shaken.
What?
The cutting and splicing technique is immediately familiar. This is her film.
How?
Betty removes the film.
Jones has been in that glass chamber this entire time. So who helped her retrieve the film? Who wrapped it up like this?
A suspicion raises up to the front of her mind, one that drives her to turn and then run back towards the wall.
Jones!
Laura's injecting some kind of medication into Jones through the glass chamber's tubes. Oh dear.
You open it.
I did. So you knew? The storm?
Yeah.
Did she tell you?
Don't glare at me like that. She asked first.
But it doesn't really matter. The world outside looks just as beautiful as the pictures, and it's safe.
Betty steps towards Jones's chamber. I got what I was here for. I'm leaving. Pushing the trench empty, Laura packs up her things, grabs the motionless camera from the table by the door, and leaves the room without another word. Betty isn't quite sure yet what to make of the scene, but she hasn't given up.
The camera doesn't matter. I can buy another one. I've already rewritten the script. Once you get better, even without the director and crew, we can still finish things.
Betty approaches Jones, looking up at her in her chamber, which now seems more like a glass coffin, as if pleading for Princess to awaken.
You will finish it. I'm sure of that. This movie is yours now. I want you to complete it. That's why I wanted you to have the film.
But what about you?
My days on the silver screens are over, Betty. Just look at me. I'm not a star material anymore. I'm going to be stuck here in this thing for the rest of my life.
Jones says it all as if it were just lines from the script. A first read through. No emotions needed.
No, that's not true. They said your recovery's going well. That you'll be able to get out of this bed soon. And didn't you see your face that night? That night.
I have a mole. I always had the cover up on set, but you would have seen it if it were still there. The rest was perfect, right down to the eyebrows.
She had tried so hard to read her face, but Jones is right. She never saw the mole. Her scars had covered all of it.
So, you already knew.
Do you remember me saying that you remind me of someone?
Jones's eyes had begun to flutter, looking more and more heavy.
You remind me of... well, me. Always waiting for someone else to give you what you need. Not realizing that you had the power to get it for yourself. I saw your dream as you see it on that silver rectangle, and it's going to be beautiful. But I won't be your star. You look wonderful on camera. And you look the best when you are wearing your own face. Now it's your role, your movie. Finish it.
Her voice fades out, as if being pulled into a heavy slumber.
Jones, what's going on? What's happening to you?
Beth turns in horror to realize the liquid that the nurse injected has already drained completely into Jones's body. She pounds on the glass, trying to grab Jones's attention, but her friend is slipping away from her, like an anchor falling into unseen depths.
Jones!
I ask for this, Betty.
The voice is clear and crisp whisper.
A sweet and eternal dream.
I hate this place. Oh.
You have got my eyebrows right at all. Now it's your role, your movie. Finish it. A sweet and eternal dream.
The end.
I knew it! I fucking knew it! I knew that's what she asked for!
I was. And also, so in exchange for the camera, that's what that was for. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. She asked to end it all because she didn't want like that to be her life. Ah! I knew it. My ears, I'm sorry.
Also, Teresa, you're
fucking
super good. Teresa, you are so good. This is so good. You're super good. So
Thank
good.
you. My best. You're also very good as Betty.
It's weird. I had to decide where I wanted Betty's tone to be, and now it's like, how do I make a hyper excited, happy person be sad?
Yeah, but I think you got it very well. Like she still sounded like her voice, but you know, sad.
Yeah.
Breaking finally after so long.
Right. You know,
Yep.
man.
Kudos all around.
Kudos all around. And I
So,
liked
we need
Laura
a-
also. I liked Decaf's Laura a lot.
Yes.
It's like deadpan cold.
Yeah. What a. Okay. Fucking hell. I'm sorry for blowing people's ears with my screen there.
No, all
Decaf.
good, all good.
No, you're fine, actually.
Oh boy.
Wow.
And I remember people complaining about the CG because like it's a reused CG. Makes sense, but goddamn, they went well on the story.
Yeah. I think so.
It's a very well done scene.
Yeah.
That's a very well done story. Sorry, I'm just like, I'm bawling.
Yeah.
If you get
It's
that, I'm crying.
emotional. I kind of did think that Jones knew. Like when in that very first scene when Betty, or in the earlier scene when Betty was trying to morph into Jones's face, their back and forth and their laughter, I was like, wait. As soon as Jones was like laughing, I was like, I feel like that's not real laughter. I feel like she's trying to make Betty feel better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought she was like, once you saw like the photos of the people, I think she was already like, And then Bette like not showing what, because like she, even if she had like, she wasn't sure like 100% how, like from what you can hear, Betty was like just making her face as it was in the time of the movie. Like there's no way my face is still like that with all the bandages and stuff. Like not even one scar. Betty, come on.
Yeah.
For as much as like she clearly deeply appreciated Betty.
Right.
She felt like her life was over and she just gave up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The reality is, though, yeah, she would have probably spent her entire. If she was like needing a glass case for as long as she did, I doubt that she was
Mm-hmm.
ever gonna come out of it. Uh, like
Mm-hmm.
in a short period of time,
Yeah.
if ever.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
I will
and
say,
in
then-
an iron lung.
yes, I would. So we brought it up. So the iron lung, similar situation, right? You've got someone who needs to be in this contraption forever and ever to stay alive. I will say that I in my experience, having watched a lot of TV and movies throughout my entire life, characters in that situation are almost always portrayed in this like they're hopeless and they're bitter towards life. And I just want to say that from what I've seen for real life people that are in like an iron lung situation or people that have had severe paralysis throughout their entire body, they would really like it if people didn't see them as bitter, depressed people. They actually are very enthusiastic about life. And especially now that we live in the 21st century and
Right.
technology is what it is, it's possible now to experience a lot of life, even with your body in that situation, thanks to the internet and other technologies and things.
For sure.
So,
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
mm,
Yeah.
but I do
people
still
usually
love the
find a
story.
way.
Mm.
Yes. It's pretty amazing how much you can adapt. Like
Yeah.
sometimes you think you cannot do this. Like, oh, if this happened, my life would end. But
Yeah. I feel like
going by like real life accounts, it's amazing
Yeah.
how much people can just like get used to it and learn
Exactly.
like how to still live,
Adapt, cope, and
even though with that.
right. And if anything, it's kind of like they're just tired of people assuming that they're sad and people assuming
Mhm.
that, oh, that must be so hard. And it's like, no, I mean, it's only hard when you keep bringing it up. Like,
Yeah,
you want to go? Could we like watch a movie together? That'd be fun. Okay. Just wanting to have a fun life, even if their
Mhm.
situation might be different from the average person.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, in this
All the
particular
same,
story,
love this story.
yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Jones didn't see it that way.
Yeah.
She couldn't like look past the death of her life as she knew it.
Mm-hmm.
Which is also realistic. Sometimes you, but many people, you usually don't have a easy quote unquote way out. There is not a nurse that's going to fucking kill you.
Yeah.
So you
I
end up
know.
not doing
Holy
it.
cow, Laura just
And
like
then as time goes, but you know, like you slowly adapt.
Uh-huh.
considering that Laura was willing to smoke in a hospital, I guess I should have seen like
Mhm.
I shouldn't be too surprised.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, she doesn't fucking care. We should probably say something. She's better this way and doing her a favor, like something stupid like
It's
that.
just so cold the way that like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Laura just was like, "Oh, you're here. Oh, whatever. I'm out."
She probably did it like a bunch of
Uh-huh.
times.
You can